morning to you all. You're highly welcome. Now, intelligently, happy Sunday. I decided that I was going to present this live broadcast. Martin, you're welcome. I decided I was going to present this live broadcast today, being Sunday. I hope you can hear me very well. Martin, I need a response from you. If the background music is too high, you let me know. If the background is too high, Martin, kindly let me know, please. Eziokwu, you're welcome. God bless you. This morning, I'm going to continue what I'm saying straight. And I know many of you who lacks conscience will still be there to type nonsense like Onwa Oyibo. I will block you after now, just shortly after I respond this way. Before I will go into details, I want to share one idea with you guys. A few days ago, I watched where people left their own problem and they were talking about Soludo's son. It has been all over the internet. All because of the young man's lifestyle. He doesn't care whether his father has money. Okay, I will reduce it. Emmanuel, I will reduce it. Because of the life the guy chose to live for himself, chase his dream. But the same Nigerians yesterday who were busy rubbishing him, tackling this guy online, when they saw his father vibing the big flex with him, go and check that video. It's 1.5 million views since yesterday, about 4,000 something comments and thereabouts. People are not sharing the music. Why? Because his father vibed to it. This guy is a son to the former CBN governor, the current governor of Anambra State. How does that affect you? You need to think about your own life. But people left it and they were saying that the son of Professor Charles Soludo, that he's a disgrace to Anambra State, he's a disgrace to the father. Yesterday, the father came up and vibed the music with him. Nigerians, we are not celebrating it. Ndara. They say you mocked the young guy. He lives abroad. The same way this Barnabas, Okpara, come on, Oya, get out from this page. Come on, get out from here. Get out from here. Oya, where is the other idiot? Oya, Onwa, get out from this page. The both of you. Get out from this page. Otarafu. Others are complete. Oya, go ahead now. I'll go pick Rentoni. The same people who were mocking Soludo's son, they are now the ones. I'm going to give you details of my live broadcast this morning so that you'll be able to know. Former CBN governor's son, the current governor of Anambra State. Nigerians, poor people, we are mocking the boy, calling the boy, tagging the boy to be a disgrace. He schooled abroad and bases in London. You are in one Oko village, mocking the young boy, tagging the boy to be a disgrace. But yesterday, his father was vibing the music. Who is your own father? That's what I asked. People were even typing jobless for him. The first day he posted that video while he was not putting on shirt. Nigerians. Now, this picture I attached here, the first logo on top here now is the logo of the young, this security, so-called security personnel attached to Ebuka Obi site, so-called site in Ngokbala. This is their logo. This is their logo. But if you see their vehicle, They paint their vehicle intact to the Nigerian police force. Their clothes, if you look at the back of their clothes like this, is DSS. That's what they write there. Then in front of their clothes like this, you get Mama na Mama and this logo inside. In that very place, there are people from around within whom they say they want to recruit into their security so-called architecture or thereabouts. They trained some people. I can mention 2 or 3 names even from our village currently. They took inside that bush and said that they are training them. They are now training people inside there on how to use rifle. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. I mentioned their names. I wasn't afraid to mention it. So if I am not sure of what I am saying, you won't hear me say it. Nigerians will not believe the gospel truth. But I know few of you have sense. For me to go this far, digging down the pictures of this young guy, the complete team on that day, this idiot, Irene, come and get her from here, you telling me to go and look for what? Thunder Babu open Negidia. Your mother direct, Thunder Babu Okwage, bastard, come and get her from here, you. And the Kokundo Madena Korobi, Thunder Babu Babu your generation, the Onyara. Come and get her from there. Thunder Babu wipe all your generation, idiot. The Bob Bronya does not concern. Thunder Babu Okwage that place. Now, amongst the team who came out for this illegal operation, Mr. Kevin, there is one they call Mr. Kevin. There's one they call Mr. Kevin. Another one, Mr. Daniel Abiesuka. Okoro, God bless, was involved. These are the people who eyed Mr. Ugochukwu in his own village, outside, away from Zion. Now look at what happened. Let me tell you details of what happened. Many of you are watching me. I kept quiet for a very long time because I take my time to go deep, go and make my findings before I will return back to you. When I finish presenting my facts, I will leave you. Somebody said I'm supporting Ebuka Obi. What changed? What changed is that when I tell you, or I didn't tell you to come and take any land free. I didn't say so. I didn't tell you to invade into people's land. Oh yeah, come and get her from here, you. I won't tolerate any of you. Where is that idiot that commented? Oh yeah, get her from here. Let me suspend you. If I see your comment there next time, I block you. Come and get out from here, you. Thunder Babu many of you, Ndara. Very stupid people. They want sense. Do you know that? Let me expose something to you. Do you know that in the ground of Ngopala last year? Let me expose something to you here now. Don't provoke me. I go scatter your business for you. Me and you know they play. I go scatter your business for you. Me and you know they play. Now, I go talk straight. You know go do anything. Let me tell you, say you no go fit do anything. I tell you as he be now. I hide the talk am. Ebuka Obi said, in the ground of Ngopala, go and watch that video. I'm saying it straight. Ebuka Obi said, in the ground of Ngopala, on that 100 days last program, that some native doctors will surrender there. Some native doctors are sending arrows to him from villages behind. In the whole of our village, in the whole 6 autonomous community that makes up Mbishi, in the whole of the 6 autonomous communities, we don't have more than 7 native doctors. Follow me bit by bit, you will learn. We don't have more than 7 native doctors. Out of that 7 native doctors, 3 only specializes in using herbs to cure sicknesses. If you go to their houses, you will see different mad people they are treating. Alright, you see different mad people they are treating. Now, the man of God said that some native doctors are sending arrow to him. It's a lie. If you go along that place, in front of where In fact, the place where they are keeping their tools right now, where they are parking the so-called DSS healers and many other things, where their staffs stations, sometimes all their contractors rest in the afternoon, that particular building in front of that Zion so-called premises or territory, do you know what happened? Okay, let me add you, Obiago. Let me accept your request. I'm adding you, Obiago. The building, Zion paid compensation to the person who owns that building. The person who owns that building is a native doctor. His father's name is Bomboy. That red roof, that red building you see in front of that Zion, the Zion paid a native doctor compensation of 100 and something million naira. Why not use prayer kill him? You no go understand. Now people like us go tell you what's up. I said they paid compensation to a native doctor. We build hotel already. The hotel they exist. The hotel was as in he's building the hotel. The hotel was almost in completion. The hotel was upon completion before Zion. Biko, I watch him here now. Igbo in front of that place as I am on this live video now. Setram that hotel, Bomboy. Opposite it, if you cross the hotel, if you're coming from River State, if you're coming from here, River State, the hotel is by the left side. If you go front a bit, the same boy has filling station by the right hand. If you're going close to where they are tiling road now to inside Zion, they are not tiling roads for our community, they are tiling road inside there. That's what they are doing. The boy's filling station is that he's one of the most popular native doctors. His father was a strong native doctor in Ngobala, Madam Bomboy. Hello? I did. Yes, now I'm live now. I'm throttling down the truth without telling mad anyanihu. I am on live. Oh, join me live. No gene kwara ntị ahụ ntị m agwụla. Amaghị m na anụ. So, yes, I know be to the hide or they fear police, they fear DSS, they fear arrest. We know they fear anything. We know they fear anything. Until now provide this young man we kill our brother. Now the request is not Obiago, I've tried to accept it. Obiago, I've tried to accept it again. Send Ebuka Obi matter go by you. Thunder babu your generation. Ikom thunder more fruit your generation. Take and block thunder more fruit your generation. Thunder ikom ikechukwu ga again. Thunder babu everything involved in your life. Thunder babu from your generation. Come and get that from here, you onyara. Get that from this page, you. Bunch of idiot. Look at how stupid you look. You look man go life. Come and get that from here, you. Get that. Obiago, you're welcome. The same pastor we pay native doctors, they send them arrow for our village. Now the same pastor pay native doctor compensation for your property. Obiago, you are here. Obiago. I'm not hearing you. I don't know what's going on. He's the president of Ngobala Youth Association. Don't know. Obiago. Don't know what's going on with you. Welcome back. Equal I'm here and block the thunder babu immediately because he be fool. As long as this one know they mind, this one know they for mind your this thing. People are saying to me here, mind Mind how you talk. Thunder Babuogi, if you are here to advise me, mind how you talk. Thunder Babuogi immediately because you didn't care about the gospel. Idiotic so-called DSS person. That's an Apollo because I added somebody. Okay, Mr. Wisdom. This is one of our powerful youths also. I'm adding you on Chief Adegange. Adegange. This guy, this our brother, he's not a police officer. Where did they bring them from? Kebo Shipota, this element in Ababushin Tibo, Kebo Shipota. Where did he bring them from? On the train is people in our land. And are you aware? And the train is people how to shoot gun now. I know they hide, they tell you. This is a video, I am saying it. Make him come for arrest. She being get legal team. Make them come for arrest. Now me they bet my life. Now make them come for arrest. I know they hide, they tell you I'm now. Barrister, what's up? Alpha. You never take any action, no. You never come arrest, oh. You never come do us as you do Ijele. Chief, you're welcome.
Yes, Governor Eziokwu.
You're welcome, sir.
There
was, sir.
Today was Sunday, and we've been following your message, and which are nothing but the truth. You made mention of Ebuka Obi saying that the native doctor na ambishi to arrow.
Yes, on that 100 days closure program.
Except when the native doctor she in another state or outside Ngoba, because in Ngobala or Mbishi to be precise, in Eziama, which is one autonomous community that made up Mbishi.
And that's
we have only
20 something villages.
Yes, Eziama had 23 villages.
23 villages.
And the native doctors in Eziama formally was about 7. Some are now. Here the active Eziama as a native doctor is not even up to 2.
Okay.
Where you come from, I think to make it up with 11 villages.
14
now, maybe a crate now. The DBIMA na 2 autonomous community then was one you see Ebenke village, former House of Assembly member who in the person of Amajuron, one old man from that village. I think maybe the man.
My grandfather, all my mother. Guru.
Yes.
Oh, my grandfather. My mother.
Namal. The dibia imam baho Namala wo dibia na-akpọ Bomboy. I think onye dibia naka Makambola, I think so. Yes. Makambola Nwola. This is son self. I'm not sure that boy is ruler 28 years or 30 years because I know when that boy was very small. You understand? He took over from his father. The filling station on the left, if you are coming from Nkwala Market, as if you are going to River State, where that Ebuka, the guy built a filling station on the left and built a one-story building on the right that he wants to use for hotel. Before he heard Ebuka Obi abia, government came and they pressured the guy to quit here from that land. The boy say, how will he quit from a land that belongs to him, belongs to his people, where he has built his house? Orula Ozinki Chalia. T-way windows. It was when Ebuka Obi them, they now began to, the church member, everybody, they began to talk to him to sell off that place to them. He didn't sell it to them with his mind. It was because they put mounted pressure on him within the government. They had to buy that. He now collected money from them for that building, which
they paid it because they are afraid of him being a native doctor. But they were able to materialize.
Yes, they paid. Yes, they paid to him. All security Ebuka Obi during that 100 days. The house, the outstanding from the owner by the roadside, yes. They paid. So Amam Ebe okay, the other native doctor Ima again nke Ebonyi River State Egbeke that is close to us. And about this man that man na obodo dibia bụkwa Egbeke, but obodo dibia bụla nke ọhụrụ. The man a na-akpọ juiciest, he is a native doctor. Ihe a na-agwọ ọrịa, ha na-agwọ ọrịa. Onwe n'ime ndị native doctor anyị ndị na-atatawa side na-eme ihe ọjọọ. So onye ọbụla asị na-agbara ya arụ, all those things were propaganda. You understand? So again, my brother, Eziama as Mbishi, as a client, I'm a traditional chief in that place. They were Mbishi, recognized na Ngoba. I was crowned a chief in the year 2014, December 29. So, in this room propaganda, anọ na-ebu na agbara ndị eze tụrụ mmanya sị ewere dị ala. All those things are stories. They were only invited to the grant, saying that the governor is coming to be with them. Hey, push, how. Okay, now I heard some people saying, Governor Eziokwu, were you not the one singing praises for Ebuka Obi to come? When they were coming, everybody from Eziama to Amala in the whole of Mbishi were happy that, oh, they should come. We were all happy. Not because they have paid anything, but because they are church and they want to build some things which they said. I was the one who told them. I told Ebuka Obi one-on-one, look at my face. If he can remember, I told them na palace ezokeke. Do not depend on government to give you this land, because if you depend on government, you will regret it in the future. Are you with me?
Yes.
You will regret it in the future. I told the sister to the governor, Ewu Adaji, that collecting this land with force, giving it to Ebuka Obi, will result big problem in the future. Reasons is this: if you say the state government of Imo State gave Ebuka Obi this land, if Hope Uzodinma, Governor Hope Uzodinma leaves office, the next governor that will come in will know that that land belongs to the state, and for that reason he will be interested in that land. He might even revoke it, because you cannot give a land that is owned by the people to an individual for church. Land Use Act, as we all know, land belongs to the people, but being given to the government, state government, to keep as on trust. When you give somebody your thing to keep on trust, does it mean that the person now owns those things, those property? The answer is no. When I'm coming, so when you give your land, the communities gave land to the government according to land use as to hold. That does not mean that it belongs to the government. If government is interested to do anything in that land, he will call the communities that owns that land. See, oh, this is what we want to do, and it will benefit everybody. Like this, like that, like that, like that. The community will now say, okay, since you want to take this land and we are using it for farming, Chief, what are you going to give to us?
Chief, hold on there. That particular area will be interpreted by the competent court of law when it's time. But then I like to debunk lies here. If actually native doctors understand the area, you've said it clear here, and then one such people in our place. We don't have such as a matter of fact,
we do not have such native doctors. And which means all when they in another state. Because native doctors they not in Igbo state.
Okay.
Native doctors live in Igbo state.
Chief, I want another question to ask. Were there ever any time, any day in this life before you left back to abroad, when you were around till this January? I think you left back January, Abi?
Yes, March.
Okay, March. All through those periods, from last year, last 2 years, last 10 years, has there ever been any time a discoverer, kidnappers then at the middle of that said land?
There is none. Absolutely none. These are our farmland, and this thing that they are talking, this land in question is being rounded by villages, and each villages farm from their own end. We used to divide that land in 4. Every year we farm in one part, the next year we'll move like that. There is none of those land that is more than 5 years 5 years without clearing. So where are the kidnappers coming from? All those things are incredible stories. We've not had any history or story of kidnapping in that part of our place. The kidnapping that they are talking about is only coming from that Ihite, along that express, which all from those headers which they got. They caught them and presented them to the government. So where on earth did they see kidnappers? Those things are incredible stories.
Ebuka Obi announced by himself as the police public relation officer he is, as the governor of Imo State, as the chief security officer of Wahala, outside the council local government chairperson, outside the Federal House of Representative member, outside the audacity of any security apparatus, he woke up one morning and said that that is them, they dislodged either 4 security kidnappers then in that place, just to blind.
And where are they? People. If he dislodged them, who did he now hand them over to? Did we see it in the newspaper? Did we see it on? We did not even hear it in the state news that kidnappers were kidnapped in Alambishi.
Now,
kidnappers were caught in Alambishi. So let him stop talking. He's a man of God, according to him. But from his activities this time, we begin to doubt that claim.
Okay.
You understand? I'm not against church. You understand?
Nobody is against church. Nobody.
And you are not even against Ebuka Obi coming. You were even campaigning for saying they should come. But it is when you are saying come and you did not now meet the owners of the land to say, okay, say thank you people for making me to come. Who did Ebuka paid money? He cannot come out and say he gave this person 100,000 or 200,000 for land. And our community, we do not sell land.
Chief, let me give you one tip information. What this Daniel Abi Suku And many of them, this is a river, this is a Calabari name, and you should know where these people are coming from. Those people painted in uniform of DSS. DSS does not carry pump action. I've said that before. In my name, some people from our villages now. I can mention one. Hero in our village, not that at home. Hero na Nantuna, one particular person, now very recently now, into that their so-called security now. The boys have had their Loruzolo due to Oja our people. And in different villages, how does they are up some people? Now they train now how to shoot pump action. DSS. Will DSS teach somebody how to use an rifle inside the bush without following the normal government process or procedure? They are now recruiting on their own there. Now look at what happened after this Daniel Obabura, our brother, after this particular boy, or this boy, Babura, our brother, making his face known. His name is Daniel Eziokwu. He's a Rivers person. Also now one of those so-called securities, Bubagonda from nowhere into Ngobala, but he wears DSS clothes. Even while we were coming that day, this same boy, our brother now they're there. Do you know what they did? Information got to us that immediately after that same day, I go to that boy there. These people, these so-called security men, gathered to some fence. They went and pushed down some fence. Burnt down one GP tank by themselves just to allege it on the youth. Get here defend their Obubu have to that boy. Now, after they recorded these videos, so a federal house member or somebody who is also from our side, who is at the federal level, he serves at the federal, one of the federal agencies, now called them on the phone, persuaded them not to remind him anything. So he demanded for accountability and record of what happened, why they went into our village and hired one of our brothers, living where they are. You know the distance from where they are into village. They crossed about 15 to 20 villages and go to another village. An innocent young man. You know what these people did? So the man demanded. They said that the man should give them 4 days to bring details of what happened. After 4 days, they went and burnt one GP tank by themselves and pushed down one fence and sent this video to the man. Hold on, let me show you. The video has sent it to the man. No, yeah, mad.
So fence, already marked to a fence, about one GP tank that is not up to 150,000. Is it why you will kill somebody? The person that they killed, did they caught him at the act?
Oh yeah, that boy had a distance from the side now, from there our own community side. He can cross cross on maybe. But I just for them cross cross Grand Sapana, they are cross Omago. Omocham, Shumocham, cross Omocham, Hoko, Nagaje, cross Omo, or cross Omo long and they cross Omo Bantu before animal have way. Distance abo distance okada na 1,000 naira. We be hashiri.
It's over 9 kilometers now.
It's over 9 kilometers. It took these guys 4 good days to provide evidence in this boy. The evidence they could provide don't have Obabu Mado na suspect na the boy so nande baba mo GP tank after 4 days GP tank. Why will somebody come to that place? The person did not see anything to destroy. Or GP tank.
I want to ask a question. GP tank according to them now. Meaning GP tank meaning how can you burn GP tank?
How can you burn it?
Contain water?
And
my brother.
Two.
How many bags meat? I would dream of somebody patruya. So you have to catch the person red-handed before.
They claim that they are there. There is no justification. Nobody, one person cannot just leave village, leave community, take it all here, but anyway that place in
Governor Eziokwu, the truth remains like this. Ebuka Obi and Wahala Church with force and everything, no problem. Hope Uzodimma wenyere ya ala ndị Eziama, ala ndị Mbishi ya na arụ ọrụ ga. Hope gakwa efu n'ọchịchị.
Why not?
Then I am a Nigeria where I get them. And as long as that land is concerned, we will get back our land. That is what I have to say.
It is
no matter the time. No matter the time. How do one how you understand? How do one how 10 years ago or 15 years ago, Ebuka Obi was nobody. But today, he is somebody, right? Today, few people from our place might be nobody. But in the next 10, 15 years, there will also be somebody. So, no problem. That's what I have to say.
No, thank you. Thank you. So welcome back. Welcome back. Time. Thank you, Chief, for joining me. Time will write a lot of things. Time will write so many things. And I assure you, one day, a former governor handed over power to a new governor. What I'm telling you now is history of what happened. The day Governor Rochas Okorocha left office, this is history I'm sharing with you. People were aggrieved over the actions of Rochas Okorocha. Immediately Hedionha took over. The same night, people rushed into their lands the government had took by force and allocated to themselves, to their family members. They entered those places in Imo State and destroyed everything. Before Emeki Hedionha could hear what was going on, before Hedionha could hear, go and ask. Before Hedionha could hear what was going on already, even Akachi, he destroyed there. People went back to their lands by force. Series of court cases springed up before the period at which Emeki Hedionha could even get himself and know what was going on. There were already court cases, there were already destructions everywhere. Before the governor could realize himself and even fight his way to retain his position as the governor of Imo State, some people obtained court judgment already. He could not influence anything. Before he knew what, people recovered their lands, people took over their lands, people went to court. For the period of that 7 months, some people got justice. Some persons whose case were in the court already, and the governor, the past governor, Rochas Okorocha, was trying to interfere or maybe manage the courts. They left. When he left office, the judges now saw the liberty, the freedom to do what is right. That was how judgment was given in some of those land cases. Ambassador Vites Emmanuel is here, he's watching me. He's from Imo State. He knows what I'm talking about. So the picture of these things you see that happened during the time of Owele Rochas Okorocha. When you yourself, you're going to see some of these kind of things invent, unfold, or displays again after a period of, let's say, after a certain time and period. History repeats itself. So I want to be very patient with you. I'm only here, I only came here to debunk their lies, to tell you for free that the person who killed, the people who killed our brother, till today, the divisional police officer cannot even identify them. So they entered our land illegally. They are operating on illegal stationed securities in our place. And look at this young man. Till today, the DSS cannot identify him. The police cannot identify him. And I one of these days, I'll start calling out the divisional police officer and the in charge of the area command and that of the state CID. I'll start calling, even the director of DSS Imo State. I'll start calling you out on social media. Because on that very day, we saw this young man. He was still firing guns at us. The army got there. The army could not go there to arrest them. I was pointing at this young man. I said, look at the same person here. Police arrest him. They did not do so. Bro, I'm on live section, sir. Yes, now. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. So, this young guy, on that day, he was still shooting pump passion. I was telling the police, arrest him. Look at the same young man. The divisional police officer could not do anything because he knows that these are hired killers. they brought into our land. Daniel by name. Daniel by name. These ones, when I know we are from higher than come, these are ex-militants. These are ex-militants. Then they carry on killing innocent young man for our village. So how did you manage to hire these boys? How did you manage to get these people? Let me also ask you again. I want to ask all of you. The director of DSS, the Commissioner of Police Imo State, the area commander, and the divisional police officer of Wahala, the DPO in charge. Dear sir, didn't you see a video on the social media where Akuzayon was saying in the soil of Wahala, I posted that video and I sent it to you people. I forwarded those videos to you people. You guys formed blind eyes. Every crime has a birth date. Every crime has a birthday. Every crime has a beginning. At the soil of Ngopala, Akuzayon opened his mouth and said that on the soil of Ngopala, not Chokabebe. Nana Yukuma Niage Nana Yukuma Nia with a contact to do so. The videos are there. I can still post it later today. With his own mouth. Before a traditional ruler, whose palace was also captured on that video. He went there to threaten a traditional ruler. He has threatened different traditional rulers of our land. It was recently he stopped because he knows that our people are angry and cannot come to Ngopal at this point. He may not. All of them he may not come because in the will turn out to jungle justice. If it turns to jungle justice, then our people will react. If the government fails to take adequate action and bring these people to book, then you are giving us the privilege, you are giving us the strength to take laws into our hands. We are patient, we've been patient. We've been patient. We've been very, very patient. And we're not going to be happy, nobody. Hello? There, my brother. I am on the live section. Ntiana last speaker. Go ahead. There, my brother. I had ready number.
I'm be following the truth behind them. How come officials can actually contribute to more than 9 from South Africa?
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Officials can contribute to Bandia and Joke. Kayale Baba Joke and the Christian, my father, Master Joker, Manacho, Mimako, Wamala, and they have run Joke. Emo Keka Funya. See where Gallo Gabeba man where security. It's just alone. And then the mother Mamanonia about you see the Monia Abronyala. Where Gabeba, yeah, what to a tank or buy or California. Till the these people now. Indiana go to the Bible. Indiana's in a far on the Oka. Kill these people now. Okay, imagine 4 days. I go take if I bring you up this
4 days. 4 days.
4 days. Melon the mother belly. Melon the mother belly. From the beginning, enemy we to see can the other make and the open. The other make and the open. Or come on, you was in a walk and banana fight your joke. Or come and the other make and the open. My brother, if he get to get there. What he pegasi, Maroon they claim on is use your mana one day more the chair on open the up. On that, give them
I am sorry to
get for Lanya Bello. I can't for Lanya Bell.
I am sorry to get sir. So Ebuka Obi was able to settle a native doctor to fulfill his hotel on Oganihu, that place. They were able to fulfill to give him money. I think allegedly people said about 100 million naira to fulfill his hotel Onoga. And I want to ask, the same God who made people, they will come to Zion and surrender their shrine, their charms. Why didn't the same God attack the conscience of Mwa Bomboy? The Anwa Bombo surrender save hotel and Alea. But before they gave him money, before they compensated him for his hotel or not there, they first said that some native doctors may send the arrow there. The highest native doctor in that area as today now, but that little boy is not up to 30 years. Why didn't they pray? But they were afraid of native doctor. They were afraid of original native doctor. They were afraid of original native doctor and not a padlock native doctor. They were afraid of original native doctor. Mama, they paid in compensation for him for them. I go talk to the gather part and they come
me and you, man. So native doctor, miracle everywhere. No, can any about Indiana man the fab. Native doctor need a miracle of Indiana man the fab. Not come Indiana man the fab. It goes to buy you for one. You go see buy one. Farm man, if you boy, where settle lawyer, farm man, no one can and a farmer, no one